All right, all right, all right, all right. Smart money, smart money. Listen, gang, today I'm going to show you guys, right? I'm going to show you guys and I'm going to tell you guys, you know, the three types of market analysis that you should be doing, when you're in the market, right? So we about to get into baby pips, baby pips. This is all on baby pips, right? And I'm actually going to give you, my methodology and psychology, what I have on it, as well as what we're going to read right off baby pip. So it's like I'm not making up nothing. I'm not hiding nothing. You guys going to see it for yourself. Um, you know, if you're on the podcast, you're hearing, you're listening. I'm reading this straight from baby pips. And then, like I said, I'm going to always add my 2 cents in, my 3 cents in, my years of experience in as well, so that you guys can kind of grasp it and understand it, as well. Okay. Um, and it's just from my point of view and from baby pips point of view, right? So that's just from another technical analysis or sentiment analysis or fundamental analysis, right? So right now I'm going to share the screen. Share the screen. I ain't gonna really hold you guys up with too much of the intro. We all know why we came here. We want to learn, okay? So pretty much, man, at this stage, you probably already know what Forex is, who trade Forex, all of that, right? Good old stuff. If not, then go to baby pips, go to preschool, go check it out, right? Right now we're moving along, right? These are just some of the important factors that I took out of baby pips. Okay. Of course, you can, like I said, you can narrow it all down, know the technical analysis, know every word, all that's good old stuff, right? You know, a lot of this stuff you can see it and read it, but it's hard to, when you get on the charts, you're gonna still know nothing. It's hard to apply every single thing when it's like, okay, whoa, guys, you never showed me a chart on baby pips. Like I said, they always teach you all the technical, all the words, everything that you need to know. But as far as when you're going to apply them on the charts, that's when we seek mentorship. Okay, guys. Right now, so I'm going to go over the three types of Forex market analysis. Okay, which are technical analysis, we got fundamental analysis, and then we got sentiment analysis. Okay, guys. And I'm gonna show you how to get to all of that, right? We're gonna do that all on TradingView. I'm gonna show you guys how to actually apply this to the charts, right? So, like I said, guys, everyone that's on the podcast, we appreciate it. I know a lot of people like to listen, when they got free time, right? And then a lot of people like to be hands-on or either look at it, right? You have to see it. So, I'm always gonna drop the visuals on the free group, guys. So basically every visual is going to go on the free group. First, you can listen to it first though on the podcast. So that's what's awesome about it. You get first dibs on the podcast. That's what makes the podcast a little more special. Okay. So now we go here, we click here. As you guys can see, we can open up the screen a little bit. So there's no need, we don't have to be squinting or doing anything. Okay, what's it going to be? The red pill, the green pill, or the blue pill? All right, so that's how they're looking at. So that's how they're looking at the technical analysis, the fundamental, and the sentiment. All right, so we're gonna go and hop right straight into it, and let's get it. All right, so let's say by now you've learned some history about the Forex, how it works, what affects the price, blah 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 blah. Z's, right? As you guys can see, this is all obviously super important, but know that you're now, but know that you're now thinking, boring, show me how to make money already. Right? So that's literally what, when you're going through that first stage, preschool, you're like, what? Oh man, I want to, skip this and skip that. But no, go learn all of that so that you have a solid understanding. And then there you go, So it's we'll say no more, friends, because here is where your journey as a Forex trader begins. This is your last chance to turn back, guys. Take the red pill, forget everything, and we'll take you back to where you were before. You can go back to living your regular life, right? Or living your life. Or you can take the green pill, which is fully loaded with the dollar asterisk, and learn how you can make money for yourself in the most active market in the world, simply by using a little brain power. Okay, guys, listen, baby pips is telling you this, right? Just remember, your education will never, ever, never, ever stop, guys. So I hope you guys understanding that and see my bass in my voice when I'm telling you guys that, hearing my bass in my voice when I'm talking on the podcast. Okay. Um, you're never going to stop learning. You're going to be a forever student. Even when you graduate from school of Pipology, you must constantly pursue as much knowledge as you can. So I can't make this up. That's all I tell you guys. I'm forever a student, so that you can become a true Forex master. Okay. The learning never ends, never ends. Okay. Notice you see never stops, never ends. Keywords, right? Are you ready to make that commitment? Now pop that green pill in, wash it down with some delicious chocolate milk, and grab your lunchbox, right? For school. The Pipology is now in session, okay? So now we're finna just go through the 3 stools, right? So we're about to go through the 3 market analysis that we usually have to do, before entering into the market, that we do each and every single week. So when the weekends come, the market's closed, it's not over. We have a lot of work to put in, okay? That's basically what they're trying to tell you guys. So 3 types of market analysis, right? To begin, let's look at 3 ways on how you can analyze and develop ideas to trade the market. So there are 3 types of market analysis, right? So like I told you guys, you got technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and sentiment analysis, right? So we're going to break it down and give definitions. I'm going to give you my definitions first. I'm going to start out, and then we're going to read as we go along, okay, guys? So technical analysis usually just comes when we hit in the charts, okay? So now we're getting into the charts. We're looking at the top, we're going from the monthly all the way down to what's happening right away, which is like 5 minutes to 1 minute, okay? And then we're going from 1 minute to 5 minute back on up to the top to see what's going on, to see what's happening, marking our charts, marking our lines, finding support, finding resistance, and things of that nature, okay, guys? Like I said, if you stick here for a while, I'll actually pull out a chart and show you guys exactly what technical analysis is, okay? Next, we have fundamental analysis. So basically, fundamental analysis is things like the NFP, right? The NFP, the FOMC, right? Which is just news, okay? So basically the news, when we're watching the news and we see these numbers going up and down, when we're riding in our cars and we listening to the radio and they say, hey, you know what? We're about to check your money. We're about to check your money every hour on the hour, boom, right? And they always giving out, okay, the NASDAQ, right? And the Dow Jones, you hear the DXY, you hear things like that, right? And they always giving you updates on numbers. They always let you know, okay, we're down 2 points, we're up 15 points, we're, blase split, right? So those are the fundamental analysis, right? They're around you every day. You just don't understand it, so you don't pay attention to it. You tune it out, whatever. I don't care. You listen to 99.1, what is it, AR radio, whatever, amp radio. You listen to that. They check your money every hour on the hour. Notice they always say, we check your money, right? Because they know smart people, investors, rich people invest their money and let it work for them, okay? So that's pretty much a fundamental analysis, okay? And you have different websites for fundamental analysis. Like you have My FX Book. It's a wonderful place where you can go and check out, different fundamental analysis. Now I'll go and give you an example of what My FX Book is, because that's what I'm here for, right? I don't want to just completely waste you guys' time, right? I want you to be able to revert back to this video and say, okay, yeah, he told me about this. Ken said, all right, let me go back and check what site did he say, right? So I won't. Or you're going to replay it on the podcast and say, wait, what site did he say? So My FX Book is something that you want to sign up for, and it's free, okay? Remember, guys, every site that I'm gonna give you guys, I'm looking out. I'm giving you everything that's free. Look, free sign up, as you guys can see right here. You got Forex trading with an edge. Trading Forex hard, but with My Forex FX Book, it becomes a bit easier. Right? Take advantage of our many trading tools which are used by millions of Forex traders. Right? Free sign up. How can My FX Book help you? Analyze your Forex trading account with our advanced statistics. Use our innovative dashboard to stay up to date with the Forex market. Use your trade analysis page as a resume of your trading skills. Learn, compare, and improve your trading skills with the help of Forex forums, right? So we got all the sentimental value too as well on here. My FX is going to take care of the last 2 analysis that I'm talking about. Okay. So how does it work as a Forex trader? Your account's safety is our first priority. We will never ask you for your login details to your Forex trading account. All we require is a read-only access to your trading account. And, check your features. It's trusted by Forex traders all over. You can see 1 million users, 5 million accounts, over 3,000 plus brokers. Okay, guys. So like I said, you can come over here, you can go to economic calendars, you can go to the calculators, news, spreads, sentiment, value, like I just told you, heat maps and correlations, right? If you learn how to use this heat map, this could take your trading to the next level right away, okay? Brokers, reviews, community systems, markets, indicators, patterns, volatility, heat maps, correlations, right? This teaches you everything that you need to know, or that you feel like people got the ups on you on. Whatever you feel, this is what's going to take you to the next level. So this portfolio and things like that, my FX book is here for you guys. They're here for you, and it's free. So sign up for it. Put your accounts on there. They'll get data. They'll read only. You know what I'm saying? They'll show you, how many buyers in the market, how many sellers in the market, volume, everything, right? So that's your fundamental analysis, your news, the news updates. Want to let you know when, big news events are coming up. They're going to let you know, guys. So period, just like that. Sentimental value also, and fundamental. Also, you can use trading view, guys. So, you can go over to the trading view. And you had the same hookup on trading, right? So there's no need to think like, oh man, how am I going to do this? Ken said this and that and the third. I want to understand, right? So now we have, we have technicals. We got more technicals right here. We can come down to certain pairs, and we can go over here and we can look at the technical analysis, right? So this is technical right here. We got relative strength, stochastics is letting us know numbers and stuff like that. Buy, sell strong, sell. So listen, in Forex, bro, they do not want you to lose. The only people that are going to lose are people that literally don't care. Like, they don't care what they put their money into. They're not doing the research. They're not doing everything that it takes to be a successful trader. Okay, guys? Because at the end of the day, they give you pivot levels. Pivot levels are where the market usually want to get to. And then once it does get to that pivot level, it usually want to make a reversal. Okay, so then now you got all these pivot levels right here. So now you can understand, okay, when price gets to a certain point, and if price pivots off to a certain point, boom, okay, let me see what's going on. Ichimoku cloud, simple moving averages, exponential moving averages, right? They're giving you all these key levels that you can go mark up on the charts as you need them. Okay, so you got sentimental as well. So when you go like to the main page, when you go back to like your profile, or to the beginning, like say if you just type in let's just say you type in here, I'll go over here, and okay, let's just say I'm pulling up trading view. So I'll go here, pull up a new tab. Okay, we go to trading view, right? Tradingview.com, boom, type that in there right there, right? Like, I'm already logged into my other one, so I don't want to just take you from that part all the way down. I just want to show you from, from the beginning of the page. So we can go to charts. We can go click here. Our computer is kind of moving a little slow, guys. We can go to charts, markets, news, sentimental value, screeners, Forex screeners, crypto screeners, all that community, where people share their different ideas, right? So that's sentimental value, right? So let's get into sentimental value, right? We know what fundamental is, the news. Sentimental value is just, okay, let's just say somebody's talking about a hot sneaker, right? And we like, okay, boom, we got a hot sneaker finna get a release on a hot sneaker, Nike or some Yeezys finna come out, right? And then everyone is over here talking about, these Yeezys, right? And these Yeezys are hot and they finna pop out, they finna come out, right? So now how you can go over to Adidas and start looking into investing into Adidas, because, okay, this shoe right here is going to boost up Adidas some points, right, into the market. Same thing is like, okay, if somebody's sitting over there and they're saying Euro USD is going to go for a buy, and a lot of people tuning in, chiming in, saying, yeah, I'm thinking that, it's going to go for a buy. That brings sentimental value to that buy. So, probability, or your methodology in psychology, you can start setting up the chart for that buy, seeing where price is going to, your exits first, like I tell you guys always, right? Seeing where price is finna go. Now you're trying to find your entry. Now you're trying to find your reasonings why. You're trying to line up all the confluences for this buy. That's sentimental value. That'll make you 10 times sweeter in trading, regardless, guys. 10 times sweeter in trading. All right. So remember that. Remember who told you guys, right? No holding back, right? So now let's go over baby pips, definitions and see if I'm wrong or if I'm lying, right? So, it's kind of like standing on a three-legged stool, right? If one of the legs is weak, the stool will break under your weight and you'll fall flat on your face. Okay. So that's why all three is important. If I'm using this stool, I'm sitting up. I need my technicals, I need my fundamentals, and I need my sentiment just so I can make sure that I'm sitting up. I'm standing on something, right? Something solid. Okay. So the same holds true in trading on weight. Oh, wait, since the stool is supposed to represent how a trader goes about thinking and analyzing the market, it's missing a brain, right? So they just put a brain on here, guys. You guys see what's going on, right? So not just wait. So it say, but wait, the stool needs more brains, right? There technically should be three brains, right? To represent the three different types of thought processes, right? Because if you're using technical, that's one part of your brain that you're using. Okay, boom, you're like, okay, I got my technical analysis. Now you're using fundamental now. Okay, that's two brains on the job for you right now. Now you're using sentimental value. That's three brains on the job for you. Come on now, guys. How could you lose, right? So, there we go. So now they slapped three on there, guys, that's listening on the podcast, okay? Simple, right? So, there we go. You need to have three brains when thinking about the market. If your analysis on any of the three types of analysis is weak and you ignore it, there's a good chance that it will cause you to lose out on the trade. So let's just say, right, I got all my technical analysis together, right? I did all my technical work, okay? Everything that I did, okay, I got the charts together. I said, boom, I see a buy. I know I see the buy. I'm cool with the buy. I'm boom. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say I hopped in straight off that technical analysis and I got in for a buy. And I want to say, like, okay, boom, I think it's going to go here, right? I got every reason lining up. All my all my confluences are lining up. My probability of this trade to go to the upside is lining up. And the trade is going to the upside. And it's, hey, boom, it's going my way. I'm winning the trade, right, guys? Then, okay, the fundamental part comes in, right? The fundamental hits you and say, oh, you know what? It's news coming on. You don't know about the news. You don't care about the news. Your technical analysis is banging. You're on point. You know what I'm saying? This is just facts. Like, this is methodology and psychology one-on-one, right? This is something that I usually charge for, but I'm really breaking it in if you're listening, right? I'm here for it. Okay. So basically, all right, boom, you don't care about the news. Come on. What? Man, I got everything telling me I'm about to go for this buy. Boom. You didn't know today was Friday. You didn't know it was the first Friday of the month, right? And so now, boom, the NFPs comes out. Boom. Price going your way. Boom. You set the trade off. You going about your day. All right. Boom. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm about to come back to straight profits. Okay. I'm at work. I'm doing something else. I'm out shopping. I'm out and about. Right. And all of a sudden, price gets to a certain point, it's going up, and it shoots down. Fundamental analysis. You slept on the sentiment because you didn't go check and see, like, everybody's talking about the NFP. Oh, the NFP is finna come out, and that's the non-farm profit, right? So that's the non-farm payroll profits. Okay, so that now this introduction, this is finna come out. Boom, price shoots all the way down and steady's going down. You look, you come on there, you like, okay, it took you out of profit. You like, oh, that's good. I know, I did my analysis. It's finna go back up. Next thing you know, you say, all right, boom, I ain't gonna look at it. Now you take your stop off or whatever. Now it's going down, even more. Down, negative, boom. Now you blow your account. You're mad at everybody. You're mad at the world. Forex is a scam. Forex doesn't work. The technical analysis, that's dumb. I did my technical analysis. I was on point. Everything was going right. Well, guys, you slept on two things. You slept on sentimental value. You slept on fundamentals. You just had your technicals down pat, which price did go your way, but it did not go as far as expected. Because why? You know what I'm saying? We didn't do our homework, guys. We got to go home. Just because what we learned in class, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? We sit in front of the teacher, we answer a couple questions, we feel we smart. We don't go home and do our homework, and then when the test come the next day, well, what, where was that at? It was in your homework. You know what I'm saying? So guys, we got to do our homework. We have to study this. We have to understand that this is very, very, very important. It's not here for our health. They're not telling us to do this because they just want to waste our time. They're telling us to do this because, a lot of this is what's going to, affect what we have going on in the markets. Okay, so technical analysis is just a framework in which traders study price movement. So that's just pure price action when we're doing technical analysis. All right, so the theory is that a person can look at historical price movements and determine the current trading conditions and potential price movement. Okay, guys, so basically you're collecting data, right? When you're doing your technical analysis, you're going over to historical data and seeing, okay, when at this point, at this time on this day, price was up here, okay, and it was respecting this area, right? So that's where I always say support, resistance, support, resistance. All right, we just need to find these key levels where price is respecting these levels. Now, the probability in price going back up to these levels or retesting these levels it could be amazing, right? Now, that is where, all of that technical analysis come in at, okay? So someone who uses technical analysis is called a technical analyst. Okay, that's what you are, right? On this artwork, man, we are literally art beasts, right? We just going on here and we're drawing. We're literally looking at shapes, right? We're literally looking at price. What price is doing. It's so sexy. When you get into it, man, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. So traders who use technical analysis are known as technical traders, right? Which is awesome. We got to be technical traders. The main evidence for using technical analysis is that theoretically, all current market information is reflected in the price. Okay, guys? So technical traders generally ascribe to the belief that it's in the charts. This simply means that all known fundamental information is priced into the current market price. If price reflects all the information that is out there, then price action is all one would really need to make a trade, guys. Simple. Technical analysis is like not the end all be all, but it's that theory. Like, what I'm saying? People say, hey, I'll take my technical over your fundamental over your sentimental any day, which I would definitely, just because everybody is talking about something, just because the news is saying something, does not mean price is going to go in this direction. Does not mean that at all. What I'm basically saying is when you skip out on fundamentals, when you skip out on sentimental values, you miss the volatility in which the push is going. You know what I'm saying? So basically, fundamentals and sentimental value pushes volatility. It does not tell you, okay, the market is going up, the market is going down, because all that is technical, guys. Remember that. So technical is a beast. You just don't understand why so much volatility hit the market at that point. You don't know why, because you skipped out on that part. Okay, so simple as that. I'm just gonna put it like that. Now we're gonna listen to what Baby Pips is saying. So this simply means that all known fundamental information is priced into the current market price. If price reflects all the information that is out there, then price action is all one would need to trade, right? So technical analysis look at rhythm flow and trends and price action. Now, have you ever heard the old adage, history tends to repeat itself? Okay, I said millions of times, right? If you rock with me, well, that's basically what technical analysis is all about. If a certain price held as a major support or resistance, so all you hear me talk about in the past, Forex traders will keep an eye out for it and base their trades about the historical price level. So as you guys can see, anything that I tell you guys, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm literally telling you guys the stuff that as it was taught to me, guys. All right. Technical analysis look for similar patterns that have formed on the past, right? And will form trade ideas, believing that price could possibly act the same way that it did before, right? So technical analysis is not so much about prediction as it is about probability, guys. Listen, I always talk about probability in my trades. I never say, oh, it's supposed to do this because I think that blah, 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 right? We're looking at probability here when we're looking at different things, right? We're looking at a swing high, maybe. We're looking at a swing low, maybe, right? We're looking at the possibilities of both actions, right? We're just waiting for different confluences to line up to give us the probability, okay? Simply said. And like I said, it's right here on Baby Pips, guys. Go learn this, man. Do not come to me to try to learn things of this nature. Come to me to get that risk management, that risk reward, what I'm saying, together, the psychology, that methodology together, all right? Because all this is here is for free. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't charge you for this. So technical analysis is the study of historical price action in order of identity patterns and determine probabilities of the future direction of price, bro. That's simply said, and I love it. applaud baby pips, okay? I'm gonna applaud them right now, okay? So I say price have trouble breaking these levels, right? Charts allow us to see where a market has gone, which gives us a better idea as to where it will go next. And you guys can see the example for those who watching the visual, and for those who kind of, listening to the podcast, you already have a general idea on what on Forex, so you guys can imagine, right? Support, it finds support, it can't go past support, so it shoots to the upside. It finds resistance, it can't go past this certain resistance, and it shoots to the downside, probably already in a downtrend, okay? Or, we just found the reversal. So simple like that, right? So how the heck does one study historical price action? In the world of trading, when someone says technical analysis, the first thing that comes to mind is charts. Technical analysis use charts because they are the easiest way to visualize historical data, guys. Or another way that you can do it, I don't know if Baby Pip's going to tell you this, but you can literally sit there and look at price, right? You can sit there and look at price, one candle, a daily candle, right? And you can simply see, okay, the price was at 55,000 at one point, okay, and now it's pushing all the way up to 56,000, right? Okay, is price going to go to that next level, which is 57,000? So if it fails to get to 57,000, right, it might go back down to 55,000. Okay, simple like that, right? Simple stuff like that, okay? You can literally look at price, guys. Simple price, no candles. You can look at a line graph and see this. You can look at a whatever, Ishinaka candles, right? Whatever. I know I probably said it wrong, but who cares, right? You can look at those kind of candles and see that, right? It's simple. It's literally what the price is on the side, okay? So technical analysis use charts because they are the easiest way to visualize historical data. It's simple. Technical analysis live, eat, breathes charts, which is why they are often called a chartist. Remember, I was just saying we artists, we doing art, we drawing art. So a simpler word could be wait, you a chartist, my boy. You like technicals, you a chartist. A chartist. Look how beautiful that is, man. So you can look at the past data to help you spot trends and patterns. Okay, simple as that, which could help you find some great trading opportunities. Okay, what's more is that with all the traders who rely on technical analysis out there, these price patterns and indicator signals tend to become self-fulfilling. As more and more traders look for certain price levels and chart patterns, the more likely that the patterns will manifest themselves into the market, guys. So what we're doing is we're doing a lot of, we're doing a lot of good things, guys. We're when we on these charts, we're thinking like, okay, God, we need help. We're thinking godly, right? Godliness, cleanliness is next to godliness, right? So we want to keep clean charts, nice charts. We want to analyze right so that we can get that fulfillment that we're looking for, right? We can get that, that fulfillment, like, oh, I did that, man. Did you see that descending triangle? Did you see that ascending triangle that I sat here and I watched, I analyzed when the charts were just doing nothing, right? I turned nothing into something. And now I got a whole lot of everything, man. You know what I'm saying? I felt that when Jesus said that. All right. So as more and more Forex traders look for certain price levels and chart patterns, the more likely that these patterns will manifest themselves. You see, like DJ Khaled, we the best. You know what I'm saying? All right. So you should know though, that technical analysis is very subjective. Okay. So they're just putting you one up. You know what I'm saying? Very, very subjective. Okay, I will read all of this, but I don't have time to look at all of their little things, man. They're telling you about Fibonacci and Bollinger Bands. You're not ready yet for that pivot point. We ain't ready for that. So now we know you're thinking to yourself, geez, these guys are smart. They are they use crazy words like Fibonacci and Bollingers. I can never learn this stuff. Lies, guys. Listen, don't worry yourself too much. After you're done with the school of Pipology, you will be just as smart as us. Simple, guys. Simple, simple, simple. So like I said, I skipped over that because we don't want to go there yet. I don't want to, cram everything into you guys' brain and then you're like, what is that? What is a Bollinger Band? You know what I'm saying? So go look at my videos on YouTube and you'll see what Bollinger Bands are. I gave all that information out for free, just as well as Baby Pips does, okay? That's not what I'm charging you for. That's not what we're here for. So what is fundamental analysis, right? We already got technical analysis. We chartists, right? We the smartest, right? It's obvious, all right? So what is fundamental analysis though? Let's just see if I was right when I was kicking it to you guys about fundamental, right? So it said, whereas technical analysis involves poring over charts to identify patterns and trends, fundamental analysis involves poring over economic data, reports, and news headlines. Okay, guys? So simply what I was just basically telling you guys, all right? And even random tweets from a certain world leader, right? Before it was banned. You know what I'm saying? So basically they're trying to give you Trump, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's important, really, really important, Elon Musk come and say something about a certain stock or a certain country currency, then okay, boom, right? We have any type of any type of terrorist attack, any type of coronavirus data, any of that, all of that affects the charts. Okay, guys. So if a new corona, come out and they say, okay, let's close everything down again. Okay, what's gonna happen? A lot of stocks finna go down, a lot of things finna go down, currencies finna go down. You know what I'm saying? You know what's next. Okay. So we understand now. We've been through something. We've all been through something. So we all been attacked. We all feel violated. All right. So now we know that violates the charts, man. You know what I'm saying? We so connected to these charts, we don't even understand. You know what I'm saying? We move the currency, we move the country. When you go to work, you're a value. You a value, guys. You're a value. You know what I'm saying? You the reason why the world is important. Things are important. Money is important. Why? Because you're the consumer. You're gonna buy things that you feel is of value to you. And guess what? That keeps the world spinning, guys. Just know that, all right? Fundamental analysis is a way of looking at the Forex market by analyzing economic, social, and political forces that may affect currency prices, okay? Remember that, okay, guys? Remember that you're important. You have an important role in this life. You're always important. We always been important. Since school, when we go to school, we got count day, right? You go to count day, they like, oh, free dress, ice cream, pizza, let's go. You know what I'm saying? You in uniform all year. You're like, oh, I can't wait to count down. I'm about to come in bussing, right? And everything that you're gonna have on bussing is of value to you, right? That polo shirt, that Gucci shirt. You know what I'm saying? You paid 300-400 for. Okay, that's flooding the economy. That's helping us grow, guys. The more you're spending your money, and you know what I'm saying, you're whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying, to stimulate food, buying this, buying that. Guess what? That's stimulating the economy. That's helping everything. That's helping us grow, right? So wait a minute. I pay taxes to pay taxes on top of taxes. Just remember that, right? You pay taxes to pay taxes on top of taxes. That's tax that get taxed to tax for tax. So you know what I'm saying? You just Uncle Sam's. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so we getting pimped, man. He the biggest pimp of them all. Man. But anyways, let's not get to that, man. I ain't gonna school y'all on that yet, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get in the course, man. We're gonna go over everything, man. How I feel about life. All right. So if you think about it, this makes a whole lot of sense, right? Just like in your economics one-on-one class. Look, they about to take y'all back to school. You like, what? I ain't even look at my economic book. My economic books was dusty as hell, right? But look, economics one-on-one, right? So it is supply and demand that determines price. Remember, guys, this is regular. Listen, this is for free on baby pills. But y'all can't tell me I don't school y'all on this every single day. Supply and demand, support and resistance. These words that are always used, right? Because guess what? If you have all the supply, right? I'm at, all right, let's just say you got all the hand sanitizer, you got all the tissue, all the stores are sold out of it. You got all the supply, right? Every store, every other store around you is sold out, right? What does that create, guys? What does that create? If you're the only one with supply and all the other stores are out and you're the only one that got it, you just created demand. You don't realize this, that every day we use these same things that we can use into the charts that make us a lot of money is what you need to be using in your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? You need to create a demand. If you haven't, okay, you go to work, that's cool. They create a demand for you, right? Now, when you out of work, you got that 9 to 5, right? This is my favorite line, right? So you work that 9 to 5, right? And then from 5 to 9, you're creating that demand, right? And as you're creating that demand, guess what? You're supplying up, you're stocking up. You're getting all the supplies that you need, right? Because when that demand is created, guess what? Ooh, guess what? You're gonna be sold out. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this bag. You feel me? So remember, supply and demand is very, very important when it comes down to price. So that is why fundamental analysis is very, 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 very much important. The same amount important that technical analysis is and sentiment analysis is. All right, simple, right? I told you I can't make it up. I won't make it up. And I told you anything that I stand on or say, I'm going to prove it to you guys. So simple, right? Okay, so, or in our case, the currency exchange rate, right? That's supply and demand, okay, guys? So using supply and demand as an indicator of where price could be headed is easy. The hard part is analyzing all the factors that affect supply and demand, right? So here we go, boom. In other words, you have to look at different factors to determine whose economy is rocking. You know what I'm saying? Look at these, look at them. They trying to get hit, bro. Slapping, you know what I'm saying? Popping, you know what I'm saying? What's the word that y'all use? You know what I'm saying? All that, man. All of that. All right. So like a Blackpink song, whoever that is, or like a baby song, whoever you want to relate to that, right? Little baby, the baby, don't care, right? And whose economy sucks. Okay. So now let's say you have to understand the reasons why and how certain events like an increase in the unemployment rate. Okay. So this fluctuate price, guys. You don't understand that. Okay. By you not going to work, by you not bringing value. Okay. That fluctuates the economy. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So let's say unemployment rate affects a country's economy and monetary policy, which ultimately affects the level of demand, right, for its currency. Okay, guys. So guess what? If a lot of people not going to work, guess what? I'm not farming over here, or I'm not buying nothing from China because nobody's over there making or creating anything. Then you know what I'm saying? I'm at some point, right? At some point, why would I demand to use, China currency if I'm not buying anything from over there? Right? Why would I use, you know what I'm saying, USA currency if I'm not purchasing anything from the US anymore? Right? So that's what you guys got to understand, right? We got all these cryptos, we got all these altcoins. Why do I need to, if I'm trying to send my uncle some money in Dominican Republic, and okay, I'm trying to send him some money, I have to go to Western Union. I got to go find a bank that mess with his bank. I got to go do this. I have to go do that. Whereas altcoins and Bitcoins and Ethereum, I'm literally sending him exact amount that he need, less charges, less fees, and he's getting it right away. He's able to go use it at any bank he wants, right? Simple. Get it, guys? Listen, life is finna change drastically. The internet, cell phones, all the stuff that you think was stupid back then is smart now. Ain't a person in this world without a cell phone. I don't care if it's Obama phone. Okay, think, guys, be ahead of the game. That's all I want you guys to do. I don't care if you don't mess with me, rock with me. Who cares, right? At least you got free game from me, and you were able to go take that game and go search it and do your due diligence and figure out what you want to do. Okay, I don't care. I'm okay. I figure that, hey, look, as much as I give, much is going to return to me, right? Uh, I always ask my wife, what's the saying again? Quay, quid, pro, quo. Quid pro quo, guys, right? So I'm handing out a favor in an aspect, and I know for a fact I'm going to get a return out of it. It's not about, that's just the way of life, guys. You rub my back, I rub your back. That's simple. You know what I'm saying? Why, somebody giving you all this information, you never got this information from nobody else. Why wouldn't you? You should rock with me, right? That's just simple. You don't have to though. No, it doesn't matter either way. That's just the life or the code that everybody should live by. You know what I'm saying? Why do something nice or try to put off a gesture that you're doing something nice when deep inside you want to return from it? You want something from it. So you can finesse and try to act like you're being nice, but it's just a cool strategy, and it's a good strategy that you should use and implement to life, guys. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that, man. If you go to college or you go to school, you expect to get something out of it. You don't want to go to college and then at the end of college, you still working at McDonald's. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? You expect it to get education and be able to get good paying jobs. Okay, simple as that. I don't care how you look at it. That's life. You know what I'm saying? So the idea behind this type of analysis is that if a country current or future economic outlook is good, its currency should strengthen. So, everything fluctuating, everything going good, everybody's working, everybody's spending money, going to the movies, going to the mall, everybody's, you know what I'm saying, doing their due diligence, putting gas in the car. You can complain about it all you want, but how do you think life goes around in a circle? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop complaining and do something about it, right? You're not making enough money, go do something to make more money, right? So like I said, take that 9 to 5, right? Take that money from that 9 to 5 to build that 5 to 9. right? So at 5 to 9, you just, all right, boom, all right, boom. I'm okay. What's next? I'm doing this. All right, boom, 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 until it's 24/7. Okay, guys, make that grind 24/7. Okay, and that's how you build. That's how you build. Okay, I don't care nothing else around it. That's literally how you build. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So the better shape the better shape a country economy is, the more foreign business and investors will invest in that country. So if USA is flourishing, if China is flourishing, guess what? You're gonna go spend your money over there because you want something that they have. Like I just told you, quid pro quo. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's how life is ran. And that's why life is steady going and steady. The economy is fluctuating and doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. The market is doing what it's supposed to do. Just because every time you think you see something, the market should do it. You crazy. You're crazy. Because think about it in life. If you just because you going through life being a good person, that doesn't mean all good stuff is going to happen to you, right? You're going to have a bad day at some point. Okay. Good economy, bad economy. A good day, a bad day. It all evolves around everything. Okay. Remember that, guys, that it's nothing falling short from what you think. You think you're not a politic, but you are. You know what I'm saying? You think you're not involved, but you definitely are. You know what I'm saying? You think you're not important, but you're definitely important. You know what I'm saying? So just remember that. Like I said, you have value. Every single person that's listening, not listening, I don't care what they're doing right now, they're valuable to think about it. If you do something bad and you go to jail, guess what? You're still valuable. You're still valuable to a warden. They're gonna get money for you every single day that you sit in that jail cell. You're valuable, guys. Don't ever think you're not valuable. I don't care if that's what your lifestyle was, in and out of prison, in and out of jail. You're still valuable. Like I told you, count day. You've been valuable since you was born. Matter of fact, you're so valuable that they gave you a social security number. All right, guys. So simple. So say the idea behind this type of analysis is that if a country's current or future economic outlook is good, its currency should strengthen. The better shape a country's economic economy is, I'm sorry, the more foreign businesses investors will invest in that country. This results in the need to purchase that country's currency to obtain those assets. As not, I didn't say liability, I said to obtain those assets, right? So anything that you think that you're doing, you feel like, oh, I'm losing money or I'm not good at this. It's because you don't seek the knowledge. You're not literally trying to learn anything. You're trying to hurry up and be rich, right? You're trying to hurry up and everything is a fast pace, a fast fix, right? What we got to understand is when you're repairing yourself, you know what I'm saying? You have to take your time, repair it right, right? Because guess what? You can easily fast fix something, okay? And then guess what? The next minute is broke again. And you don't understand this concept. You're like, wait, I'm up, I'm up. Now you're broke again because you don't even understand or you don't even grasp the concept yet. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? You don't take that serious. It's unfortunate. But now that we're on track, we're going to take it serious, right? For example, let's say the US dollar has been gaining strength because the US economy is improving. As the economy gets better, raising interest rates may be needed to control growth or inflation. So, guys, when you're getting loans, when you're getting all this type of stuff, if the economy is good, of course they're going to raise your interest rates. Of course they're going to raise taxes. Of course they're going to start raising stuff because guess what? Everything is going good. We need growth. We need to continue to grow, right? If we sit and stay at the same pace, if we were staying at the same pace since the 60s, where would we be at? No internet, no, you still gonna be running around using payphones. Come on, right? We have to grow. We have to keep scaling up, scaling up. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Be prepared for this next scale up because guess what? The economy was really doing bad. They bailed us out, they helped us. Remember, nothing is free in this world. Quid pro quo. You know what I'm saying? Remember that, guys. I just see it took me 2 or 3 times to ask my wife over and over. And I remembered it because this is real life, guys. This is real life, though. You can play around and you can think like, oh man, you too political now. I don't know, man. That's why your taxes is going up. Okay. You have to understand why. Like you have to understand that you're a very, very important person. But guess what? You ain't finna go to no meetings. You're not finna go to the uh city hall and sit and say, oh, vote and do all of that. You don't want to do all of that. You just want simple. You just want to go to work, come home, feel like, oh, you the man because you made this amount and this and that and the third. You're not building anything. No legacy, nothing. Okay. You can't get your child a job at your job. You know what I'm saying? That job might not even be around for much longer. Right. So you got to remember that. The 9 to 5 is also always cool. Never ever say school is always cool. Never ever would say it's not. Because the more you learn, the more valuable you are to this world. Okay. We need people to go into space. We need lawyers and doctors, right? Who gonna fix on us when we get older if we just telling the kids, oh, just be an entrepreneur, just go play video games all day, be the best gamer, right? That's not happening. We need growth. We need population. We need everybody to do their part. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff is for certain people, some stuff is not, and that's okay. Never force you to do anything, but at least you know about it now. At least you know that, okay, this is how the economy works. Simple, right? Now you have nothing to complain about. Okay, so higher interest rates make dollar dominated financial assets more attractive. Okay, guys. So the higher the interest rates, the higher things are, the more people loving it. They're going to be doing business with it. That's because guess what? It's growing their economy. Okay, so in order to get their hands on these lovely assets, traders and investors have to buy some U.S. dollars first, right? So this increased demands for the currency. So everything flourishing, right? Why wouldn't you invest some of your some of your euros into this U.S. dollar? It's going great. Everything is fluctuating nice. Everything is trending. Everything is sounding really really good. Why wouldn't I invest into this asset? Okay. So simple, 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 simple stuff, guys. The reason why you're losing trades is because you don't understand how anything works. We just looked at the charts and was like, oh, boom, I'm going for that. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I'm going for this. Boom, I don't care about the news that's going to come on later in 1 hour or 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm holding this trade for 4 hours, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? No, we need to understand why this work, what was working, and how to you know what I'm saying, how to make profits, how to profit off of it. So as a result, the value of the US dollar will likely increase against other currencies with lesser demand. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not going to Europe no more, if all the concerts, everything is here, I'm coming, I'm leaving Europe. I'm coming over here and I'm spending my money here now. I don't want to be in Europe. There's nothing going on over here. You know what I'm saying? That's period. Just like that. That's like, oh, I don't want to be in this state no more. I'm going to this state because there's nothing popping over here. Or it's just now we're just talking countries. I'm not going to the Bahamas. They just had a um a, um a tsunami or a hurricane or something, right? I'm not going there. So guess what? Nothing's popping. So now you know that tourist attraction that they usually get, boom, nobody's coming there now. So nobody's spending no money. Nobody's going to use their currency right now. Okay, simple like that, right? So later on in the course, you will learn which economic data points tend to drive currency prices and why they do so. Okay, so remember, guys, come over here to babypips.com and learn a little bit before you make any investments. All right, so you will know who the Fed chairman is and how retail sales data reflects the economy. You'll be spitting out global interest rates like song lyrics. Okay, so you see how easy it is to learn a song if you listen to it over and over and over again. So guys, for you listen to this podcast, as you listen to it over and over again, you'll learn every word that I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? You'll take out all the key pointers that you want to listen to, and you will be applying this towards your everyday life, towards the charts, towards whatever you're doing, stock. I don't care, options trading. You know what I'm saying? You're applying all of this stuff. Okay, so you will know who the Fed chairman is. Okay, we know who the Fed chairman is. Do you? Do you care? You know what I'm saying? We know about the FMOC. We know about the NFPs. We know about all the when the feds come and when the Fed, uh, put out their news, their side of the news on the economical side, we understand, okay, wait a minute. Okay, a lot of volatility is going to come into the market. It's not going to tell us where the price is going to go next. It's definitely going to show us that if a lot of volatility is going to come into the market or not, right? So when they show, okay, the unemployment rate, when they drop this, when they drop that, right, we understanding where the volatility is coming from in the market, okay? And we're getting prepared with our technicals, okay? Simple like that, right? So you'll be learning them just like song lyrics, okay? To be able to use fundamental analysis, it is essential to understand how economic, financial, and political news will impact currency exchange rates. Okay, it's very, 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 very important. This is required a good understanding of macroeconomics and geopolitics. Okay, so I told you guys, you think you're not a politic until you find out you've been a politic, you've been doing this, you've been living this life, you've been it. You know what I'm saying? You've been it. You guys have value. Okay, no need to intimidate. No need to be intimidated by such fancy sounding words, though. You know what I'm saying? So for now, Just know that fundamental analysis is a way of analyzing the potential moves of a currency through the strength or weaknesses of the country's economic outlook. It's going to be awesome. We promise. So clap it up, man. Clap it up for yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? We just steady moving along here. We're moving along here. And now we're going to go into our last segment, or our last session, our last topic, right? Which is sentiment analysis, right? And as you guys see, I haven't lied to you guys yet, right? I gave you guys my opinion. I showed you guys exactly, what sites to use, my FX book. I showed you guys exactly you can use TradingView to find all of this good old stuff, man, that you are missing out on because remember, all these other people just showing you the charts, just showing you a whole bunch of stuff, nonsense. All right. So remember, all this is important. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you though to actually take, take heed in it and actually do what you're supposed to be doing so that you'll be able to win trades too. The market does not want you to lose. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you got going on. Just remember, somebody from a bank that's trading with big capital is just like me and you. He wake up, brush his teeth, wash up, shower, do everything that we do. Take a poop, stand up and pee, sit down and pee if it's a girl, whatever the case, etc. Right? They doing the same thing we're doing. They might got a little fancy tools, but they got the same amount of tools we have. And they might have more, correlation, more, they can make a call and say, hey, you know what, look, we got to take price back down here. They might could do stuff like that, but they're just like us, right? We should be able to see that in the market and determine the same moves that they determine. Okay, simple. What is sentiment analysis? They just do their homework because they're treating it as a job, which it is a job. This is not, you don't get on the charts and not do work and not put in no work and win. That's not happening. You're putting in work like a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So sentiment analysis is used to gauge how other traders feel, whether it's about the overall currency market or about a particular currency pair, right? Earlier, we said that price action should theoretically reflect all available market information. Unfortunately for us Forex traders, it isn't that simple, okay? The Forex market do not simply reflect all the information out there because traders will all just act the same way, of course. That isn't how things work, okay, guys? So just because market said, oh, you know what, price is going up, and then Devontae said, oh no, price is going down, and 1,000 people agree with Devontae, and then 1,000 people agree with Marcus. Oh, okay, now what you're going to do? So remember, it does not matter exactly what everybody is saying, because think about it. If everybody was like, oh, it's going bullish, and everybody got in for the bull, and then price just went up, that'd be awesome. It's not enough retail traders to even think that's can happen. I don't care if they were the largest group of retail traders in the world. It's not going to happen like that. The largest pot firms, I don't care, right? Because guess what? Switzerland Bank don't care. US Bank don't care. China Bank won't care. If they want to move price, how they want to move price, they're going to do it. It's simple like this. Hey, my buddy, I messed up. Let's correct price. You know what I'm saying? Price can be trending, and then price can correct itself, and correct itself so much that it can wipe out everybody. It can wipe out all your little small little accounts that you think you're doing something on. Okay, so remember that little $50, $100 is not much. So you really need to enter into the market when smart money is entering into the market. What is smart money? These big banks, right? Okay, remember that. Okay, we have no control over that. So this is why sentiment analysis is important. Each trader has his or her own opinion, right? So that's why I tell you guys, it's neither wrong way to trade, right? Price can be going up or down, right? And then if price go up, it just might not go up as far as you think price going to go up, because you don't know about everything else, right? It might not go as down as far as you think, right? But it might go down, and then after that it shoots up. You're like, wait a minute, it was going down. That is why you have to use everything together, guys. That's what I keep explaining. Okay, it's all about our opinions. We just literally making a bias, a hypothesis, just thinking like, okay, wait, this is finna do this. We don't know exactly what it's finna do because we're not God. Okay, that's why I tell you guys, it's all an opinion. Okay, so it's an opinion of why the market is acting the way it does, and rather to trade in that same direction of the market or against it. Okay, guys. So remember, the market is only literally moving impulsive, and corrections. So it's going to either be moving in an impulsive direction, and then it's going to correct itself, another positive direction, and then it's going to correct itself. Okay, so remember, price is going to always never go straight up. It's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down to the upside. Price never going to go straight down. It's going to go up and down to the downside, or it's going to go sideways, up and down, up and down, up and down into a range. Okay. Simple. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you learn all this stuff, man, y'all going to love it. All right. The market is just like Facebook. It's a complex network made up of individuals who want to spam our news feed. Okay. Simple. Kidding us, kidding aside, the market basically represents what all traders, you, Warren Buffett, or Celine from the donut shop, feel about the market. Okay, guys? Simple. No matter who you are, you can be the best trader in the world. It's still just your sentiment. You know what I'm saying? Each trader thought is still just your opinion. I'm sorry. Each trader's thoughts and opinions, which are expressed through whatever position they take, helps form the overall sentiment of the market, regardless of what information is out there. Okay. The problem is that as a retail trader, no matter how strongly you feel about a certain trade, you can't move the Forex market in your favor. I'm not lying, bro. Baby Pip's telling you right now to your face. Stop thinking that you're doing something. Stop thinking that your team is so strong that you're doing something. You're not doing anything. You just took an educated, correct guess, guys. Relax, okay? Nobody is better than nobody, all right? So even if you truly believe that the dollar is going to go up, but everyone else is bearish on it, there's nothing much you can do about it unless you're one of the G's, George Soros or Goldman Sachs. Okay, guys, I'm trying to tell you, you're not no G, bro. You hear me when I always speak, I say, what's up, G? What's up, G? But you not a G, bro. Okay, you're not George Soros or you're not Goldman Sachs, bro. I'm just being 100. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. That's what I mean when I be saying G. I'm not talking about no gang, none of that. We talking about these markets, bro. All right. So as a trader, you have to take all this into consideration. You need to perform sentiment analysis. It's up to you to gauge how the market is feeling, whether it's bullish or bearish. So then you have to decide how you want to incorporate your perception of market sentiment into your trading strategy. That's all up to you guys. You have to do what works for you. I always tell you guys, Forex is what works for you. I cannot sit here and say, I might have to trade at this time because I have to work all day, or I might have something to do all day, or I might have to do this at this time. So I might work all night and I have to trade in the daytime. You get what I'm saying, guys? It's all what works for you. So you have to figure out what sessions work for you, what time that you can dedicate to actually look at the charts, right? You shouldn't be trading an hour time frame and then you haven't even looked at the chart for an hour. You looked at the chart for 10 minutes and you just going getting in on an hour time frame. That's silly, right? That's silly. That's silly, big dilly. All right. So sentiment analysis is often used as a contrarian indicator. These are a couple of ideas why this is. Okay. One idea behind this is everyone or almost everyone shares the same sentiment. Then it's time to go hipster and trade against the popular sentiment. I know that sounds bold and wrong, right? But literally, if everybody's saying, okay, Euro USD is probably going to go for the buy, it's probably going to go for the buy. Guess what? You think that these big companies ain't on here looking like, oh, they think that it's about to go for a buy? But what? Everybody think they about, oh boy, about to eat. Because guess what? They need that. They need liquidity. So guess what? They need that capital to actually make a big move. Once the market is gaining all this liquidity and gaining all this money because everybody think they're gonna go for a buy and it just sells down to a certain point or to a certain support or to wicks everyone out, then it'll go for the buy. Okay. It'll rather do that than to just go for the buy because y'all are saying go for the buy. Remember that, all right? Remember that. So why? Unfortunately, you have to go further down to school to find out. I know why, but you guys, y'all have to come over here to Baby Pips and learn this stuff, guys, okay? Another idea is that most retail traders, unfortunately, sucks. You can't listen to Tom, Dick, and Harry, bro, because they probably suck, okay? Just because they showing you and they got all this and they can do all this and they can go retest, they can go look at this and go look at that. They probably just suck, okay? So why would you listen to them? So depending on where you find statistics, between 70 to 80% of retailer traders lose money, bro. Now, they always hit you with statistics. We understand that. So that means 20% of traders win trades, right? So 20% win traders out of how many? 20% of a million is 200,000. So 200,000 traders could be right. 800,000 is probably wrong, though, for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? So what you got to understand is we don't go just based off solely. We don't basically solely do off of nothing. We don't just go straight off sentiment because everybody's saying buy. We won't do that ever. We won't go into a signal group because everybody's saying buy. We're going to just buy. We're not doing that. Okay. We're definitely not just going off of fundamental. Oh, the news is come on. So I'm going for the buy because it's going to go for a buy because the news is going to say, because they said good news. They said, oh, the economy is doing good. That means that the prices is going to buy up, right? We know that's not true. We know that just determines volatility. We can't just go simply off of technical analysis, guys, because okay, anything can happen. The news can come on, can happen. Everybody could be saying go for the buy, and you did your technical analysis for the buy, and then now it just sells off. Remember, guys, it takes 3 to hold us up, okay? So all 3 is to sit on that stool, use 3 parts of the brain to be able to get this, you know what I'm saying, this nice prediction, this probability trade that's just moving nicely in your favor. You know what I'm saying? So here go the example. So if you know that these all, if you know that these, I don't get why they just did that, but unprofitable traders who are usually wrong are all currently long on Euro USD, well, then it might be a good idea to do the opposite of what they do. Bro, they putting you up on game on baby pips, bro. I'm not being funny. I know it's like all jokes aside. I'm just being 100 with y'all, man. They keeping it 100, all right? So it might be a good idea to do the opposite, okay? So being able to gauge market sentiment, AKA sentiment analysis, can be an important tool in your toolbox, okay? So later on in school, we'll teach you how to analyze market sentiments and use it to your advantage, okay? Like Jindy mind tricks, okay? Man, so let's get it, man. That's pretty much, I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't want the video or the podcast to be too crazy, too long, but it's definitely worth, worth it, guys. It's definitely worth it. And like I said, now, guys, since you guys are here, I always do something nice. All right, I always be nice, man. So let me, talk to me nice, right? Always do something nice. All right. So now we're looking at Ethereum. All right, we're looking at Ethereum. And like I said, I want to show you guys how to basically, look at this type of stuff on the charts, okay, so that you can understand a little bit more. So, okay, we got right here, okay, let's just say we're on the charts, right? And we're looking for support and resistance. So we find a resistance at our highest point, boom, and we find a support at our lowest point, okay? Let's say this is how, so we found support and resistance. That's our technical analysis. We see our technical analysis. Let's say, okay, we put a trend right here. We say, okay, boom, from this resistance to this support, okay, we see that the trend is to the downside, okay, boom. So we see now, okay, the trend is to the downside. Okay, why? Boom, because price came here. Boom, this first point, this is A, it hit, boom. This is B, it hit, respected the trend. Went to the downside, boom. This is C, it respected the trend, boom, and now it's shooting to the downside, okay? Now you see price finding some sort of support above the last support, making a higher support, and it's pushing up, okay? Simple, okay? Smart, right? So that's just smart, right? Now, let's just say, okay, everybody's saying, okay, at this point, okay, I'm gonna put my sentimental value in because everybody says going for a buy, okay? Let's just say everybody says it's going for a buy. So boom, now this is sentiment. I'm gonna put sentiment here. This is how you start marking up your, your charts and being just simple with it, right? So let's just say this sentiment, right? Okay, so my sentiment is for the buy. So I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna put this higher support because everybody's saying it's going for a buy. So that's what everybody is saying. That's cool. I'm gonna put my sentiment here at this support level because it made a higher support. So just in case if it breaks my trend, okay, I know it is going for a buy. Okay, now that's sentiment. Now let's just say, okay, sentiment comes on. That's cool, right? So now let's just put a line right here because this is a resistance level of that sentiment. So everybody says it's going up to the upside, right? Now let's just say the news come on or something bad just happens out of nowhere. Ethereum, they say, oh, you know what? The news come on and they say somebody just stole 6 trillion in Ethereum, right? So now you in for this buy because everybody told you sentimental value, okay? Everybody says sentimental value. So it does go up for the buy, right? But you see this resistance right here? This is where the market, when they just came on and made that news announcement and said, oh, somebody just stole 6 trillion. So after you see it come here to this point right here, to this resistance here that we marked up, and I'm gonna put what that point is. Price shoots all the way down here, all the way back down to here. Okay, price shoots all the way back down to here, right? What we forgot is right here. This is fundamental. So we put a text right here. This is where the fundamental kicked in. And that's just my example, guys. If you want to know more and you want to dig in deeper, then boom, you know what I'm saying? Come rock with your boy. Like I said, I'm giving out this free information because I know, you know what I'm saying, quid pro quo. Okay. Simple as that, right? I'm giving you this information for free. Why would I waste your time? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I bring value. Come see for yourself. Okay, so that's fundamental. This sentimental. Everybody went for the buy. Boom, price went and shot up. It goes all the way up to this point. Fundamentals come in. Boom, kicks price. Volatility steps into the market. Push price down because of that bad news. Simple, man. SMSFXmentors.com, man. Come earn your leisure. Come get your bag. Come run a play. Let's go. Let me show you how simply this can be done, right? And depending on what kind of money you have, I can't be the judge of that, right? You might have the money to be able to get into the market every single day. You might have the time to be able to get into the market every single day. You know, it all varies, guys. It's all up to you, and it's all up to what, you know, what works for you at the end of the day. Okay, guys. So, like I said, man, SMSFXmentors.com. If you feel I bring value, go tap into the free mentorship that I have, that I will be posting this podcast on. This podcast will definitely be on Spotify, so you can go type in SMSFX Mentor on Spotify, and boom, all these episodes gonna pop up, and it's gonna get you ready, man, for the new world order. You know what I'm saying? The new internet, the new metaverse. It's gonna get you ready for all of this stuff, man. So, like I said, man, if you feel it brings value, then go ahead and sign up. I got $199.99 lifetime, guys, right now. So you better get in with this lifetime, because you have full access to me, one-on-ones, ask me questions daily, anything, access my number, all of that, okay, for $199.99. And I feel like I'm selling myself short. So new year, new beginnings, new everything. Okay, guys, remember that. So get it while it's hot. All right. Also, I have a signal group, $39.99, and that's where I actually give out signals. But don't get in a signal group if you don't understand anything yet. Why do that to yourself? You're going to be literally falling short every single time if you don't understand what's going on. Okay. Also, I have an OnlyFans for indices, Bitcoin, things of that nature. It gets sexy on the OnlyFans, man. We talking about, you know what I'm saying, US 30, Dow. I'm about to say Dow Jones, Nas 100, you know, XRP, things of that nature, things with volatility, Bitcoin, right? Ethereum, right? We own it, right? So get in where you fit in. That's all I'm gonna say. If you think I'm too advanced, go find somebody that's under me that's doing something. You know, if you are one, you know, just remember, a 2 is better than you, a 3 is better than you, a 4 is better than you, a 5. You don't have to be a 10. You know what I'm saying? Just remember though, seek that knowledge first. Do your own research first, and then, you know what I'm saying? Then you seek mentorship, man. Remember that, all right? That's the pure guide, man. Right here for free. You can learn. Baby Pips can be your first mentor. You know what I'm saying? So SMSFXmentors.com. Let's get it, gang.